The Tale of the Two Seeds, a fable of choice and destiny. Deep within the cold, fertile earth, the very origin point of all life, two seeds of the same kind lay nestled side by side. They were the seed of aspiration and the seed of hesitation. The seed of aspiration was brimming with vitality. It understood the universe's insistent call, yearning to soar to the highest peak of existence. "I cannot stay entombed in the dirt forever," it whispered. "Life beckons. I must not refuse." For this seed, every challenge was merely an opportunity to reach a new horizon. Clinging to it was the seed of hesitation, shivering and curled up in the chilling soil. It convinced itself that this was the eternal sanctuary. It dreaded the unknown, shunning the vast world's uncertainty. When the sun appeared, the seed of aspiration smiled and declared resolutely, "I will sink deep roots and reach high to embrace the sun, persevering despite all hardship." But the seed of hesitation had no faith. All that filled its mind was the fear of insects above ground and ravenous birds in the sky. It insisted, "Growing is immensely risky, a fate no different from destruction. I would rather remain here, sleeping, than face unforeseen peril." And so each seed chose its separate fate. Time flowed on, unhurriedly. Driven by powerful ambition, the seed of aspiration began to sprout. A faint, light green filament, the hopeful sign of growth, flared into being as it started its climb. Above the earth, the seed of aspiration proudly bore its blossoms. With a firm stem and roots planted deep, it exulted in the sunlight of every dawn and greeted the sun at every twilight. Its will had been manifested, creating a happiness that echoed across the field. Below the somber earth, the seed of hesitation remained motionless, enclosed in the self-chosen shell of safety. As time marched silently on, it sank deep into a ceaseless slumber, soothing itself with the fragile sense of peace it desperately clutched. Oblivious to the vibrant spring outside, the seed of hesitation clung only to its small world, a world of illusion, of silence that was, in truth, merely the avoidance of reality and a nameless fear. Suddenly, a dense, ominous darkness descended and covered everything. The sound of chicken claws and a beak going cluck, cluck grew close, carrying an unavoidable violence, making the air chokingly tight. The seed of hesitation realized with absolute terror that ultimate safety was only an illusion. It did not exist in this world. In the midst of rising despair, it wailed with regret. "Oh, absolute safety is just a phantom. I should have placed my faith in growth and development after all." The chicken's beak made a sharp, final snap. The seed vanished in that single peck. Its end was not the rupture that comes with striving, but a silent oblivion, erased and annihilated right inside the protective casing it had once trusted. The final lesson, the lesson of choice. Life has never granted anyone permanent safety. Safety is a precarious shell that sometimes becomes a grave, burying the potential simmering within. The refusal to develop internally is the greatest danger, far outweighing the unseen risks outside. Stepping forward or withdrawing into the dark, every choice carries its own silent risk. Yet, only when the heart dares to reach upward can we live fully, to receive the light. To rejoice in the whispers of spring, nature remains eternally wondrous, like a cosmic spell, clearing the path for those who open their minds to positive thought. When we do, we are invited to immerse ourselves in the warmth of spring, carrying hope rather than remaining sealed in the chilling grip of a dark winter. So choose for yourself, set your roots deep, and ascend high. for development is not a privilege to be considered, but the essential summons from life for strong hearts full of the desire to strive.